Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're rediving deep into a topic that so many of you have asked about: real estate investing. It sounds exciting, right? Picturing yourself as a landlord, collecting rent, and building wealth through property. And it absolutely can be. But let's be real. Jumping in without a plan is like trying to build a house without a blueprint. It's a recipe for disaster. So, before you even think about putting in that first offer, let's talk about the 5 essential rules that will set you up for success, not stress. These are the principles that seasoned investors live by, and trust me, knowing them will save you a ton of time, money, and headaches down the road. Let's get started. Rule number 1, and this is the big one: know your numbers cold. I'm not just talking about the asking price of the house. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Real estate is a numbers game, and you need to become a pro at running them. This means you have to understand concepts like cash flow, cash-on-cash return, and capitalization rate, or cap rate. Your primary goal, especially with your first rental property, should be positive cash flow. This means that after you've paid the mortgage, property taxes, insurance, and set aside money for vacancies and repairs, you still have money left over in your pocket at the end of every month. Don't fall into the trap of buying a property that's cash flow negative, hoping that appreciation will save you. That's not investing. That's speculating. You need a detailed spreadsheet for every single property you analyze. Factor in everything: closing costs, immediate repair needs, a vacancy fund for when the property is empty, a maintenance fund for when the water heater breaks, and property management fees, even if you plan to manage it yourself. Valuing your own time is crucial. If the numbers don't work on paper, they definitely won't work in real life. Be conservative with your estimates and ruthless with your analysis. A good deal is found in the numbers, not just the curb appeal. Moving on to rule number 2. Location is everything, but maybe not in the way you think. We've all heard the mantra: location, 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 location. But what does that actually mean for an investor? It doesn't just mean buying in the fanciest neighborhood. It means buying in a location that makes sense for your investment strategy. You need to become an expert in a specific market, or what we call a farm area. Look for areas with strong job growth, good school districts, low crime rates, and access to amenities like parks, shopping, and public transportation. These are the things that attract quality tenants who are more likely to stay long-term and take care of your property. Drive the neighborhoods at different times of the day and on weekends. Talk to local real estate agents, property managers, and even other investors. Is there a new hospital being built nearby? A big company moving its headquarters to town? These are indicators of future growth and potential appreciation. Conversely, a declining population or major employers leaving town are huge red flags. Your investment's success is directly tied to the health of its location. Don't just buy where you live. Buy where the investment makes sense. Research is your best friend here. Alright, rule number 3. Build your team before you buy the property. No successful real estate investor does it alone. It's a team sport. Trying to handle everything yourself, especially as a beginner, is a surefire way to get overwhelmed and make costly mistakes. So, who do you need on your team? First, a great real estate agent who is investor-friendly. Not just any agent will do. You need someone who understands the local rental market, knows how to spot a good deal, and isn't just trying to make a quick commission. Next, you need a reliable mortgage broker or lender who specializes in investment properties. The financing for a rental is different from a primary home, so you need an expert. You'll also need a thorough home inspector. This is non-negotiable. They are your eyes and ears, finding the hidden problems that could drain your bank account. And forget a good real estate attorney or title company to handle the closing and ensure the title is clean. Finally, consider a great property manager. Even if you plan to self-manage at first, interviewing property managers can give you invaluable insight into the local rental market rates and what tenants are looking for. Start building these relationships now. Go to local real estate meets, ask for referrals, and interview multiple people for each role. Your team is your greatest asset. This brings us to rule number 4. Have multiple exit strategies. What's an exit strategy? It's your plan for how you'll eventually get your money out of the investment. Most beginners only think of one: buy and hold for rental income forever. And that's a great strategy. But what if things change? What if the market takes a downturn? What if you have a personal emergency and need to access your cash? This is where having backup plans is critical. Your primary exit strategy might be to hold the property for long-term cash flow. But your plan B could be to sell it after a few years once it has appreciated. A strategy known as a buy and flip. Another exit strategy could be a cash-out refinance, where you pull equity out of the property to invest in another deal without selling the first one. You could even consider selling the property with owner financing to create a different kind of income stream. The point is, you should never go into a deal with only one way out. By thinking through your exit strategies before you even buy, you give yourself flexibility and control. A smart investor always has a plan B, C, and D. Finally, we arrive at rule number 5. Never stop learning. The real estate market is constantly changing. Laws change, interest rates fluctuate, and market trends evolve. The strategies that worked 5 years ago might not be the best strategies today. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you become vulnerable. So, make a commitment to continuous education. Read books from seasoned investors. Listen to real estate podcasts during your commute. Watch educational YouTube channels like this one. Join online forums and local investor groups. Talk to people who are more experienced than you are. Ask questions. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become, and the better you'll be at spotting opportunities and avoiding pitfalls. Your first deal will teach you more than any book ever could, but you have to build that foundation of knowledge first. This isn't just a one-time transaction, it's a journey. And the most successful investors are the ones who are lifelong learners. They adapt, they pivot, and they are always looking for ways to improve. So, there you have it. The 5 fundamental rules of real estate investing. 1. Know your numbers cold. 2. Understand your location. 3. Build your team before you buy. 4. Have multiple exit strategies. And 5. Never stop learning. Following these rules won't guarantee you'll never make a mistake, but it will dramatically increase your chances of building long-term wealth and achieving financial freedom through real estate. It's a powerful tool, but like any tool, you have to know how to use it properly. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you found this information valuable as you start your own real estate journey. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. What are your biggest questions about getting started in real estate? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.